guys, it's Harley. Today I thought I would walk you through my weekly cleaning routine with so many plants and pets. Let's just say it's a process to keep it clean. Really quick before I get into it, this is my routine I follow one time a week. This is more of my like in-depth cleaning routine, but then daily I will go around and vacuum the carpets or sweep my hardwood floors or tile floors. So that's just something to keep in mind. So let's do this. Okay, so step number one is I work section by section, and the first section I'm going to be cleaning is this one over here. This is a really easy place to start because it doesn't get too messy because there's not too much going on over here. So I'm just going to get rid of all the clutter, wipe down all of the surfaces, and then move everything from this side of the room to this side of the room so that I can clean the floors. Keep a cardboard box in here to put any recyclables I gather throughout the week so that I can recycle. I should get a garbage can for this, but hey, cardboard box works. So now I'm going to wipe all of the surfaces down. Just with this towel, I'm doing just a dry wipe. The towel isn't wet or anything. It's just to get all the stuff off of the counter onto the floor, which I will be vacuuming. So that's why I do this before like vacuuming or anything. And then these chairs really collect stuff in this little groove. I want to get some new ones, but house stuff is so expensive. Right here I have these white curtains that cover this basically whole wall, and I don't do this every single week. I do it probably once every few months. I'm going to take all the curtains down and run them through the wash to get off anything gross that may be on them. Stool. Ugh. Okay, just like that. Take them off and clean them. I especially like to take those down after winter because they do end up especially dusty since I don't have like my windows open or anything throughout the winter to help, I don't know, circulate whatever through. I don't know. There's not a lot of logic behind that, but especially after winter, I like to clean everything. That's why they call it spring cleaning. I feel like everybody feels the same. So I'm going to go ahead and take down the other 4 of those and throw them in the wash, and I'll be right back. Feels a whole lot more spacious in here without these curtains. Maybe I'll leave them off for a while, but then people can really see what I'm doing. I don't know. Maybe my plants would probably love it. My cute little car, it's named the Purple Nurple. Now that that's all cleared out, feels a lot more open here. It's really echoey. So now I am going to go ahead and move anything that's on the floor, like the benches, any plants like this rolling thing. I have some pots there because the calatheas are being watered, just out of this section and into my couch, or like where my IKEA shelf section is, since I'm only going to be working section by section. So I'm gonna go ahead and move that now. This I'm going to keep here because it's kind of heavy for me to lift by myself. So yeah. I have a lab. You know how they say labs only shed twice a year? That's bullshit. They shed once a year, all year. Seriously, I brush him every single day and I sweep in here every day. I'm not exaggerating when I say that, and there is still seriously hair everywhere. Everything is covered in hair. I should be doing this process twice a week, but it is just kind of a lot of a process, you know? Yeah, I'm talking about you, honey. You shed a lot, but it's okay. I love you so much. You're very worth it. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and vacuum in here. Okay, now I am going to go around to all of my walls and wipe them down with these things. I'm looking for a more natural alternative to these, but for now this is what I'm using. So if you have any great alternatives that are more natural and like environmentally friendly or whatever, then please recommend them. I would like to try some out, so let me know. Mainly when I'm wiping off my walls are like dirt marks that happen when I'm like carelessly watering and I just kind of plop the water in and soil flies everywhere. I do have that like little plant shelf thing here, and I don't know why, but I tend to water that one carelessly. I just kind of fling the water in there and soil gets everywhere. So this wall is usually the worst one. So now with a microfiber cloth and glass cleaner, I'm gonna clean all my windows. And I'm just gonna say, cleaning your windows and keeping them fairly smudge free does a lot in helping with lighting for your plants. If they're like crusted over with stuff or caked with stuff, then not as much light can shine through and get to your plant. So I definitely recommend, if not every week, then definitely like once a month, once every few months, then just wipe your windows down to help with that. It's a small thing you can do to help your plants. Now I have the space all cleared out and everything wiped except the floor. I'm gonna take my Swiffer and instead of using instead of buying the things for these, I just use microfiber cloths, which I already have and I use to clean basically everything. And then I'm using some hardwood floor cleaner. These are hardwood floors. They're kind of struggling. We're going to redo them, but for now, this will keep them. So I'm just gonna squirt a section and wipe it down. It's as easy as that. So now with those same wipes I used to wipe down the wall, I'm just wiping down all of my surfaces before I put them back in their spots over there. Okie doke. And then I'll just put it back. That's that. Okay. It's the next day. So what happened yesterday? Normally this is a one-day process, but yesterday I got hungry after I finished cleaning this section. Took a little bit longer than I thought for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, I got really hungry once I cleaned that first section I was showing you yesterday. So I made some food and then I overate and then it made me tired and then I slept for 2 hours and then it was dark by the time I woke up. So we're back on day 2 to finish cleaning the rest of the main section of my house. We're not doing bedrooms or anything today. This is the section we cleaned yesterday. And this over here, ew, ignore my couch. Don't ask me why I got a white couch. I'm gonna get a new one. It's expensive. So we're gonna clean this section now. So we have to start over here by moving all of these plants back so that I'm able to move the couch. Alrighty. Ew, that's gross. I'm actually gonna vacuum a little bit first and then move the couch. I'm just gonna move my couch back out of that section I'm gonna be working on. Whoops. If I can get out. This thing, oh, that's pretty heavy. Ouch. Yeah, okay, so, my couch is disgusting and I normally cover it with blankets, but you know what? That's honestly how my couch looks, and I was the idiot who decided to get a white couch with a lab, and yeah, you. Sorry, did I offend you? You're cute, you're worth it. But I just shouldn't get a white couch, you know? Because you're so hairy. Can you afford a couch, baby? Will you buy me a couch? Will you buy me a couch, honey? Oh, honey. Yeah, if you buy the couch, I'll let you sit on it. It's hot. The trick is, I do it section by section. It keeps it more like manageable and under control, and it gives me a place to move stuff. So it's not as overwhelming. And then I always vacuum the area first. Then I do like the wiping and cleaning and all of that, so that after I can go back and vacuum one more time before I wipe down the floors, so that I'm getting like double the stuff, and as things are moving, more soil or hair or dust or whatever is falling on the ground, it's not going to like get stuck in the floor when I clean it, you know? I don't really move this thing because everything is like plugged into the wall, and yeah, so what I'm going to do is just move the stuff off the top that's not like plugged in or whatever and wipe down the entire thing because it is extremely dusty. You guys probably think my house is so gross. Oh gosh, have you noticed in my YouTube videos how gross it is, or did it take until now to notice? So like I said, this is a piece of furniture I don't move because it's plugged into everything and I don't know what plugs into what. So I'm just gonna vacuum around it again and use this thing to reach anywhere I can. Now I'm going to Vacuum down my couch again. Ryan has this terrible habit of just shoving his clothes in the couch. Drives me nuts, guys, drives me nuts. At least it's just a small issue, nothing too major. But some days I rage over it. So I just discovered that these disgusting, the really, really gross part of my couch are these cushions, and they actually have zippers. So I'm going to wash them, because they are very disgusting. So on the wall right here, there's like this smudge from the couch. So I'm just gonna spray it. And wipe it with my Swiffer. Then of course, move it all back. And now I'm just gonna move the couch back. So now I just do the tiny section where the couch was sitting, just back here where I had a whole bunch of plants lined up, so that once this floor dries, I have a place to put my plants. So I'm just going to vacuum, then wipe the floor, then vacuum, then wipe off like this little table here while it's still sitting on this side of the room, and move it back. Okay, I had to take a little lunch break. I was getting a little tired. But now I'm going to move these things back. I actually wiped this down not that long ago, so I'm not going to do it again. And it seems like I don't know if you guys do this too, but it seems like every time I clean my house and like move the furniture to clean my house, I end up swapping plants around, so let me know if you do that too. So now my curtains are all cleaned and nice. They smell so much better. 4 goes on each curtain rod. I really like these windows open though, so I think I'm going to install some curtain holders, you know what I'm talking about? Because I want to be able to have them open during the day. It was just last night I didn't have the curtains up, and that was kind of scary. A little bit scary. How often do you guys do your like this kind of cleaning routine? Because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. I've been an adult for a lot of years and I still don't know. Ooh, it got hot all of a sudden. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and hang this up and do the other one.